See if you're able to see, otherwise I'll enhance this. Is it okay?
Till 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock.
7.
7.
We'll complete this as early as possible.
Every day there will be test. Every day there will be.
No, I have classes for 12, so we'll see if we can have. Can you try the first 4? Good evening. How did your exams go?
Evening,
Good evening, Ashan.
ma'am, are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Happy evening, ma'am. I just joined.
Happy New Year.
Ma'am, we have to start solving these questions.
Yeah. Solve the
Good
first
evening, ma'am.
4. After that, we'll start. Yeah.
Good evening.
Okay.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. We shall start from MCQs and see how many we can complete in 2 hours.
Okay, ma'am.
I wanted to complete by 6:30, but if you're going to stretch it, we'll. So try and complete the paper as much as possible. 4 completed, is it? How many of you completed? What? Okay. I think some of you are joining just now. But anyway, we'll discuss these fast and then we'll proceed. First one, he has given you HCF. Okay, I hope you understand what he has given. HCF of these two is 30. Okay, so one of the numbers is 26. So what he is given within the brackets are the numbers. Okay, so A is 26, B is 169, HCF is 13. So you should understand what these codes mean. So LCM is asked. So you understand that, right? So LCM is given by which formula? Product of the numbers by HCF. So that's given by 26 into 169 divided by 30. So,
338.
very good. 338 is correct. Okay, next one. The zeros of this polynomial are
Minus m minus m minus into m plus
which one? Which option?
option D.
Option? For Delhi. Okay. Any other option?
Ma'am, B.
Very good, Aditya. Yeah, this is only correct. What is the reason? Because sum of the zeros and product of zeros. Do you remember? What is sum of the zeros?
Minus B by A.
B by A. But here, B is minus 3, correct?
Very
See if you follow. B is minus 3, so minus B is plus 3 and A is 1. So sum of the zeros must be 3, right? Here, sum of the zeros is not 3, right? What is the sum of the zeros? 2m plus 3. How about the sum of the zeros here? Plus m and minus m will get cancelled. I get minus 3 as the sum. So it's also incorrect. Here, sum of the zeros is minus m plus 3. That's correct. But product also should agree. But let's check the other one. Minus m, 3. Minus 2m minus 3. So in the sum itself, all of them flop. All the rest flop. Okay. So only B satisfies the sum. Of course, it satisfies the product also. But if two of the choices may satisfy the sum, what you should do? You should go ahead and it is actually some scalar. Let us not bother about what that is.
Then how can we say that 3x x is variable then it will
X is the variable. X is definitely the variable. M is some scalar there. Okay, which is given it in the form of an index M. Okay. So what we need to bother are the technical things. That sum of the zeros must be 3 and product of the zeros is C by A, right? C by A, that is nothing but minus M into M plus 3. I think that is also getting satisfied by B, double okay. Okay. Of course, it is giving the sum as 3, but it is also giving the product also. Okay. Next one. The values of K for which the quadratic has equal roots, plus or minus. Very good, because it's a quadratic, right? So B square minus 4 into A into C must be 0, or K square must be 16, or K is plus or minus 4. Okay, suppose I slightly alter this question. I ask you, find the value of K for which this equation has distinct real roots. How will the color of the problem change? Okay, this time ask.
greater than or equal to 3.
Distinct real roots. Okay, if I ask that question.
Greater than or equal to 3.
Distinct. Anyone?
Ma'am, for distinct real roots, the RHS as 0 should be more than 0, right?
Very good.
So we will take it as more than 0 and complete.
Determinant should be more than 0. It can't be equal to 0. Because if it is equal to 0, equal roots, no equal roots will arise. But what is my demand? Roots must be distinct. So roots will be distinct only if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. In that case, how will you solve?
We will write k square minus 16 to be
it's
more
a-
than 0.
So what is the, so
K
k
square minus 16.
square minus 16 must be greater than 0. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
think about it. Can you tell me, work on it and tell me what will be your answer for this?
Is greater than plus or minus 2.
Ma'am,
Okay,
anything that is less than 4 would suffice, ma'am.
huh?
So.
Yeah,
Is greater than.
you are partially
Ma'am,
right.
answer less than 4.
Huh? Prashant?
An answer that is less than 4, ma'am.
Less than 4.
Greater
If it-
than.
If it is less than 4, it won't satisfy
be
this
distinct.
condition. No. See,
Oh,
for
yeah, yeah,
example,
sorry.
according to you, k is 3. But if you substitute 3 square is what? 9. 9 minus 16 won't be greater than 0. So it has to be greater than 4. All right. So
Greater
that
than-
is correct. But how about the negative numbers? K is more than 4, definitely. Or
Ma'am, it doesn't matter if it's negative or positive, ma'am. Because it is getting squared anyway.
on the negative side also, some permissible numbers are there, no? Prashant. For example, suppose k is minus 5. Okay. If k is minus
ma'am.
5, what will happen to this inequality?
Ma'am, it will
25
get
minus
squared to
16.
get to form 25. ma'am.
It will become 25. So it will become plus 25. 25 minus 16, is it positive? Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's permissible. K is minus 5 is one of the permissible values. So what are the other permissible values in the negative side?
More than plus 4.
More
Ma'am,
than plus 4, we have already mentioned. I'm
Ma'am, plus
asking.
5 minus 6 plus 6, anything that is.
Less than 4 and greater than 0.
Greater than 0.
Plus or minus any number more than 4.
Greater than minus 4, I can't say. For example, greater than minus 4 can even be 0. Since 0 is greater than minus 4, but 0 won't satisfy this. So I can't say k is greater than 4, k is greater than minus 4. That's not the solution. Many numbers, infinitely many numbers on the negative side. K is minus 6 is admissible, minus 7, minus 8, all minus 5.5. Many numbers, all numbers which are not all negative numbers. No, like minus 2, I can't admit.
Is greater than minus 4.
Huh?
Is greater than minus 4.
Greater than minus 4 is
It's
not
less.
possible. Very good. How she got it? What is this value? Is it more than minus 4 or less than minus 4?
Less than minus 4, ma'am.
Oh, so k must be less than minus. Understood? Can you jot down this? Because I know you can't do this. That's why I asked. So if it is distinct real roots, the color of the problem itself will change because it will become inequality. It won't become equality. Equal roots means equality. Okay. Distinct roots means inequality. So the way you solve logically is different. K square is greater than 16. Okay. Many students tend to say when k square is greater than 16, automatically they'll conclude that k is greater than or equal to plus or minus 4. But this is not the way to conclude. Because inequalities don't work out that way. Okay. Because negative things affect inequality. Sign of the inequality will be reversed for negative things. Therefore, it is okay if you attach a positive value that will work out that way. Okay. K is greater than, k square is greater than 16 means k will be definitely greater than plus 4. There is no dispute about that. But at the same time, k must be less than minus 4. Okay. Only these possibilities arise. Okay. Understood? Either k must be more than 4 or k must take values less than minus 5. How many of you understood this case?
I understood, ma'am. Oh, wait, let me raise my hands. Okay.
Yeah, so equal to is a very simple case. All of you can have a, easy cakewalk for a equal to, but greater than real roots, distinct real roots. And when will it have unreal roots? This is the next possibility, isn't it?
Less than zero.
Ah,
Less than zero.
very good. D must be strictly less than zero. Do you all know that condition? Okay. Or in other words, okay, let me see how you solve this. You solve this and tell me.
Four AC is greater than this one.
Substitute again. Same thing.
A square
Inequality only.
Ma'am,
Inequality
K should
only.
be, ma'am, K should be less than 4
Ah,
or greater than -4.
very good. Yeah, you got it.
The reverse of it.
Reverse of that always. K is less than minus. K is less than 4. For positive things, it will be maintained. Okay, inequality will be maintained. For negative things, inequality will become reversed. You understood the logic so very well. You're so sharp. Yeah, K is less than 4 or K is more than -4. So what are the admissible values? On the number line, if you want to visualize this from -4 to +4, what are the admissible values?
Ma'am, if it is distinct roots, is K lesser than 4 or greater than 4?
Distinct roots.
Yeah, distinct.
Distinct roots will be strictly greater than 0. Distinct real roots.
Ah,
Distinct real roots. D is strictly greater than 0.
Will K will be less than minus.
Here, in
Yeah.
this case. In this case, the admissible values are more than -4 and less than minus.
So it will be
These values.
less than
So the complement of this is for unreal roots.
minus.
See, if it is real here, right? It's also real here, right? So what is this here? Unreal. See, the entire real line, we are having 3 parts. In one way, it is behaving for real roots. For all values of K more than 4, it's giving you real roots. For all values of K less than -4, it's again giving you real distinct roots. How about this in-between portion? Between -4 and +4, there it is giving unreal roots. Like, can you give me any value between -4 and +4? Any? -1, very good. -1, okay? I'm substituting a K as -1. Then what will happen to K square? 1. 1 minus 16. Minus 15 is indeed less than 0. Yeah, so you're right in picking this. You're right in picking this interval, no? Because any value that I took arbitrarily in this is satisfying the inequality, right? So did you understand this? Okay, so let us list the possibilities. Let us be clear. Your discriminant is B square minus 4AC, right? So what are the possibilities arising? Either it can become equal to 0, or it can be greater than 0, or it can be less than 0. The case when it is equal to 0, what do you get? Equal roots. Equal real roots, but we don't have to mention because there is no equal complex roots. It can't get complex roots at all. So equal roots, when I say it is hidden, that it is real. Okay. Or it can have distinct roots, distinct and real, because it can be distinct and real and it can be distinct and complex. So we should mention that, because the minute it becomes equal and complex, the coefficients also will become complex. So that case doesn't arise. Okay. Either it has to be equal real roots, distinct real roots, and what is the other possibility? Unreal or complex or imaginary, all these terminologies. Complex, imaginary, not real. They can use any one of these terminologies. For all that, it is less than 0. So did you understand the manner in which inequalities get solved? So if it is positive, the sign of the inequality won't be reversed. If it is, you are taking negative values, inequality will be reversed. Okay, so let me test whether you understood this. K square is less than 36. Okay, tell me. Then K will be less than 6 or
Greater than minus.
very good. Okay, now tell me in this K square minus 36 is more than 0. Or in K square is greater than 36. So what does it mean for you? Or K is less than -6. Suppose K square minus 36 is equal to 0. Then K is plus R. This is a very straight, plain case. The other two are only bit tricky. Can you take down those cases? Take down these cases and be careful. Which one? K square minus 36 is greater than 0. That is for distinct real roots. Okay. Distinct real roots. So K square is greater than 36. Then for positive values, inequality will be maintained. So K is greater than 6. For negative values, inequality will be reversed. So K will be less than 9. It will be more than 6 on the positive side. Yeah, this one, this scenario. You got minus 6 plus 6 here, no. More than K is more than 6 or K is less than 6. That case. Whereas this one for complex, what is the situation? K is less than 6 or K is more than minus 6. So which situation is that? It will be, it will be between. Yeah, it takes all these real values between minus 6 and plus 6. And for these values of K, your roots will turn out to be unreal, complex. Okay, and complex roots are always what? Distinct, unless otherwise mentioned. Distinct in the sense they'll come out as conjugates. Conjugates. Okay, so I think there is some bit of clarity lacking. So I would like to ask you a few more things. Okay, when will the quadratic equation have real roots? Suppose they ask you, what is the condition for real roots? What
Greater than or equal to.
very good. Very good. You said it correctly. Okay, if they merely mention real roots and if they don't say whether it is equal to or distinct, okay, equal real roots or distinct real roots, if they don't, bifurcate like that, if they're not specifying all that, if they merely say real roots, you should take the condition as D is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, suppose they say rational roots, that's also a possibility. I'm just thinking of the extreme cases. If they say the equation has to have rational roots, then what's your condition? Anyone? Okay, let's ask online students because they are keeping quiet.
D is less than 0.
D is less than 0 means complex, no, Prashant?
Should be greater than.
I want rational roots. Sai, what?
Ma'am,
What
D
is it?
should be greater than 0.
Greater than 0 means what? I'll
It's
have
real roots. when it's
distinct
greater
real
than zero.
roots, but they can be rational and irrational also. No?
Do they have to be equal?
Huh?
The discriminant should be equal to 0.
Discriminant, if it is 0 equal roots, no, Prashant. That will be one kind of rational. But if
Ma'am,
the
maybe rational roots means like, when the roots are just in integers or fraction form.
it should not be a fractional form. Yeah, it should not be irrational. I can't have things like 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3. Because we know irrational roots when they occur, if at all they occur, they'll occur as conjugate pairs, no? Because what is the nature of the roots that you have? Minus b plus or minus root d, right? So you'll have, conjugates.
Like the provided examples, there might be some a part to part where the answer is correct. Like the example that you provided for K square minus 36. Such types where the discriminant is more than the positive 0 and then less than the negative form of it.
What
It's
about that?
conjugate?
No, but that doesn't assure rational roots. No, those cases are not connected with this. They are separate cases. Okay, they're only talking about real. They're not going very deep. Okay, they're not going and distinguishing or ascertaining real numbers as rational or irrational. But I'm very specific. I want only rational roots. Okay, say for example, I have something like this: x square minus 2x, and then plus half or something like this. Okay, what about the nature of the roots?
One rational.
What is b square? What is b first of all? Minus 2, right? What is
minus
A?
2.
What is C? Half. What is here? D now. B square minus 4 into A into C. What is it? 4 minus 2. Okay, 2. Okay. What can you comment on the nature of the roots?
Distinct or
Distinct and real. Real. Okay. So it's very broad. I know it is distinct and real, but can you go deeper and comment whether it is rational or irrational?
It is rational because
Rational.
It can be expressed in the form like 2 by 1.
2 by 1.
Oh,
So it is
oh. Discriminant is rational. I don't want discriminant to be rational. I want the roots to be rational.
X.
What are the roots? Okay, let's calculate the roots. What are the roots? Minus B plus or minus root D by 2A. Okay. So I now know that you have been sleeping for a while, learning your other subjects. Okay. So what is minus B? B is minus 2. So 2 plus or minus root of 2 divided by 2. I'm asking whether this is rational or irrational. This is the kind of comment that I want. Okay. So what made it irrational? Very good. Root 2 is that culprit.
Ma'am, then
making
the D that is
So, why
opposite-
did it become an irrational number? Had it been, say, 4 under the root, it would have become rational.
Ma'am, so they have to be square numbers, ma'am, the
Very
discriminant.
good. Yeah, see,
Like
this is
4
a
or 9
non-square
or
number.
16.
The non-square number made it irrational. So non-square numbers are culprits. They make your roots irrational. Because under the root they come, right? Under the root, what is rational? Only perfect squares. Under the root 9, fine. I'll have 3. Under the root 16, fine. I'll have 4. Okay. So that means what? What is the condition for rational roots? Who is going to elaborate? Very good. Which is perfect square? D must be perfect. D is a perfect square. That's the condition for rational roots. So what is irrational is obvious.
D should be a
Imperfect square. So D is imperfect. Can you take down this condition? This is a this is a very broad way of classifying. Okay. This is very broad way of classifying, like equal roots, distinct real and unreal, all these things. Okay. And that's a very broad classification. But I want to go deeper and analyze when I know that the roots are real. If I want to go further and analyze whether they are irrational or rational, that's when I bother about the discriminant being perfect or imperfect. That is when I can classify them as rational or irrational. So I'm not asking, mind you, I'm not asking whether the discriminant is rational or irrational. What I'm asking, whether the roots. So your job is to comment on the nature of the roots. Okay, so it makes me understand what you've been doing all along. Okay, you seem to have forgotten certain things. All right. So are you okay? Did you copy down this case? Real roots, what is the condition? If they merely say real roots, that is inclusive of equal to 0 as well as greater. If they say real distinct roots, you must say just b greater than 0. Okay. Rational roots means d must be perfect square. Irrational roots means d is imperfect square. Are you clear about all these 6 cases? No confusion, no? So 6 distinct cases arise, no? Real roots, complex roots, and then equal roots, and then real and distinct, and then rational, irrational, all possibilities. In all possibilities, we can comment on the nature of the roots. Okay, so just based on your discriminant, you can comment on the nature of the roots. Okay, so let me test whether you understood or not. I'll give you the discriminant. You have to say what kind of roots are they. Okay, value of the discriminant and your comment. The value of the discriminant is 17. Okay, what's your comment? Real, distinct is a very generic comment. But if you want to go deeper, you can also say they are irrational. Okay. To this extent, you can analyze, no, because it's an imperfect square. It's not a square number. That's why it's not a square number. However, it is positive. The fact that it is positive makes us realize it's real and distinct, but it's not a perfect square. It makes us realize that it's irrational. Understood?
Complex. Unreal, complex, and irrational. Unreal.
Eh, if you talk about unreal, it can't be rational or irrational. It can't categorize like that. No, see, complex numbers, they are not categorized as rational or.
Ma'am, no real roots.
What should you say?
Ma'am, no real roots.
No real roots. That's all. No real. No real. Or you can say complex. Or you can say
Unreal.
unreal. Or you can say imaginary roots. All these. Okay. Anything that's not real is called complex. Okay. So you can say no real, or you can say
Ma'am,
complex.
if it is only real, then only we'll be able to classify it as distinct rational.
Yeah. Okay. Next one.
Equal roots.
Real equal roots. But the complex roots can't be equal, right? So only real roots can be equal. So this is redundant only. To say that it's real is redundant, but in more rigor. Real equal roots. Understood that? Okay. D is 144.
Real, distinct, rational.
Real, distinct, and rational as well. I think it's because it's a perfect square. Understood? It's a perfect square. So additional merit. Apart from being positive. If it's positive itself, it's very meritorious because it will be real and distinct. But apart from that, it's also a perfect square. So that makes us get rational roots as well. So we can go very deep. Apart from merely saying that's very generic statement. No? Real distinct is very generic. But if you want to comment even further, you can say rational because it's a perfect square. Understood all the concepts? Okay. So now I know what you've been doing all these days, probably even out of touch. Okay, so you are okay with this, right? Next one, fourth one. The value of C for which the pair of equations will have infinitely many solutions. Yeah, tell me what are the other terminology that they can use for infinitely many solutions?
Ma'am, A, ma'am.
Stop saying. Let me see, anyone?
Ma'am, could you repeat the question? Ma'am, could you please repeat the question?
Instead of saying infinitely many solutions, they can also pose it in some other manner.
Consistent.
Ma'am, coincident lines.
Very good. Infinitely many solutions, or they can say coincident lines. Both mean same, no? Coincident lines. Okay, infinite many solutions will arise due to lines being coincident, right? That can be the case when what? All the three ratios are equal. So this is when the lines will merge. Okay, there is no distinction. They won't be separate at all. So that means what? They are one and the same. No? The lines are one and the same. So, okay, let us substitute. C by 6 is equal to minus 1 by minus 2. We all know we have to take the sign into consideration. Always. 2 by 3. Some students think that the constant should be brought to the left-hand side. Not necessary. They can also be on the right side. Both the constants should be on the right side. So that is the important thing. So if one constant is on the left, other constant is on the right, then you are in trouble. So you have to arrange it. You have to arrange it and bring all the constants on the right only or on the left only. Then you are, your comparison will be perfect. Yeah, minus will get cancelled. So why bother? So they can be left on the right-hand side itself. Okay, I'm not insisting. But do that for both, I'm saying. So you can't have one constant on the left, other constant on the right. That is incorrect. Okay. I have a small problem here, no? It's not consistent, I think. It's not compatible. These two are not actually coinciding. Now,
Ma'am,
what probably they have in mind is, I suspect some print error here.
ma'am, how did you write it to be 2/3, ma'am?
How
Ma'am,
did I
how did
write?
you write it to be 2/3?
2/3, the C1 by C2, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, already these two are not equal, so we can only make these two equal, so no solution only, right? We'll alter the, yeah, let's alter the question. Sometimes, do you know what? Some print errors are possible, human errors are possible, inevitable in any paper, okay? So no solution, let us alter it. No solution represents what? Very good, parallel lines. So parallel lines means what is the condition? A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 should be same, slopes should be same, but it should not be equal to the intercepts. They must be apart. Okay. So I think if that is the case, already this is getting satisfied. B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2 is satisfied. And these two must be equal. So let's cross multiply. Minus 2C is minus 6 or C is equal to. Then it is fine. I altered the problem. There was an inbuilt error in the problem. I mean, if you understood first 4 questions, raise your hands. After that, we'll go. But in the first 4 itself, we had so much to discuss, right? Okay, so you seem to be fine with the first 4. Okay, can you attempt this after that? One by one, we'll go. It has finished. Okay. Done. All of you have done. Okay. Midpoint formula used. Okay. X1 plus X2.
By
So midpoint formula tells you not to alter the signs. No, we should keep them as they are. And then 7 plus 3 by 2. You understand the meaning of midpoint formula? Midpoint formula tells you not to change the signs of the coordinates in any manner. You should just keep them as they are. Okay, that is the idea. So what is it? Minus 4 and this is 5. Isn't it? Minus 4, 5. But he has given the midpoint as m by 3, 5. Of course, this should be in agreement. Because if that is not in agreement, it is not compatible. No, but here it's fine. So we should only compare m by 3 to be minus 4. So m will be minus
12.
Did you get this? How many of you got this? Correct. Midpoint formula. Of course, midpoint formula is simple, but some students know they can't maintain the sign of the coordinates. That's why I asked. Have you understood midpoint formula? Okay, so let us do the next one. QA and PB are perpendiculars. QA and PB are perpendicular. Shall I draw the picture for you? AB, this is O. This is QA, this is PB. AO is 10, BO is 6, and PB is 9. PB is 9. What is AQ?
ma'am,
Good job.
15 centimeters, ma'am.
Very good, very good. I'm sure many of you can get this easily, but I would like to know the logic. How did you proceed? Based on what?
Ma'am, based on similarity of triangles, ma'am.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, you can go according to similarity, but I was doing this way because nobody is going to question me they are similar or not. I know that this is theta, right? I consider tan theta. Tan theta in this triangle is 9/6 and tan theta in this triangle is x/10. I compared. Okay.
Ma'am,
So
but
I'll
that
get
is
1
possible
plus
with
9 plus
triangles are similar, right?
Yeah, of course, similarity works, but I'm saying how it works. By comparing tan
okay.
theta on both sides. Yeah. Understood. Or it can be AA. No, they are similar by AA. That was the reason. I think in your minds, you would have convinced they are similar by AA, but I was doing using tan theta. Okay, you can also do it. You can also do sin theta in case hypotenuse is involved. Huh? So that will be a short way. In MCQ, they are not, actually probing how you are doing. Right? You can do in any way you like, provided it's acceptable. Next one. 4 minus sine square 45 by cot k into 9 tan 60. Can you see this? Cot k. Cot k into tan 60 is 3.5. Find the value of k. That k is unknown.
K sixty.
K is some theta.
Theta. A 61.
Maybe.
Cos 30.
I think you are making a guess. Substitute and find out. Why are you making guesses?
Ma'am, is it cot 60?
See, Santosh has got an answer. 60, you got 60. He's also saying that I'm saying. I didn't say he's right. And you are right. Don't make guesses. Get down to it.
I get down. I got down.
You just by looking. Oh, you picked up from the options.
No. I did it.
Yeah, but doing from the options not a crime actually. It's a very intelligent method. Yeah, I did it that way only. I got the answer just like that. You know what I did? I know if I substitute cot 60 here instead of k, if I put 60, the cot 60 and tan 60 will go, right? It will become 1. Cot and tan are reciprocals, all of you know.
Ma'am, but
So I'm just testing just by say I have a strong intuition. I have a sneaking feeling that this is the correct answer, right?
ma'am, but I'm
So I
unable to
substituted.
get.
Cot 60 and tan 60 gave me 1. Numerator is 4 minus 45, that is 3.5 by cot. I'm sure you would have all
Yes, sir.
done it this way.
Ma'am, but I have a doubt. How is 4 minus 1 by 2? But,
How?
4 minus 1 by 2. Can you just do it by LCM and show?
4 minus half is what? 9 minus 1, isn't it? I mean 8 minus 1. 7 by 2, that is 3.5. Okay. So I'm sure you would have done
Ma'am,
it
but
this way.
oh, okay, got it.
So cot k into tan 60 is 1. Okay. Cot k is 1 by root 3 because tan 60 is root 3. So we can guess theta to be what? 60. Okay. I'm sure you would have done it that. I just applied the option for the count. Okay. However you do it, but use some, time saving techniques. Did he complete eighth one? What did he get?
N square plus N square.
Ah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, online students, what did you get?
Ma'am, I just guess it to be A.
N square plus
You're
N
guessing.
square.
Okay, anybody else guessing?
D, ma'am.
Aditya, what is it?
D.
Very good. Correct. M square plus N square. How did he guess it actually?
Add, not for her,
Okay.
square and adding both.
Yeah, yeah. M square stands for A cos theta plus B sin theta, the whole square. And N square is nothing but A sin theta minus B cos theta, the whole square. Okay. While squaring and adding, what happens is that this A square cos square comes out. A square comes out, cos square occurs here and sin square occurs here. So it's merely A square, right? And from the extreme terms, what is coming? Sin square plus cos square is coming. What is the middle term here? Middle term here is 2ab cos theta sin theta. That will get minus 2ab sin theta cos theta. So only these two will remain, right? But the sin square plus cos square being 1. So what did we consider? We consider m square plus n square, and it turned out to be a square plus b square. So he is wanting a square plus b square. That's nothing but m square.
Ma'am, but in the second term, it's A sin theta minus B cos theta, right?
Ah, yeah.
How it is getting cancelled?
The middle term. Middle term, Prashant, what is the middle term? 2ab term. 2ab sin theta cos theta. Here minus 2ab sin theta cos theta.
So you just A plus B whole square.
Yeah, exactly. Understood, no?
If it is like this, then we do triangle and out of. Then we will be able to arrive.
No, but I just mentally I did. I just squared and added, I got m square plus n square. It's very intuitive, of course, it's very intuitive. Next one,
1.8 seconds.
you got 1 point. Okay, others, try.
Ma'am got 1.8.
Ah, Santosh is doing so well today.
Ma'am, 1.8 centimeters.
Okay, all of you got it, no? E. So, what did you use for this? BPT, BPT, okay. So, he has given AD by BD, top by bottom. You know, there are various things prevailing, no, in BPT. So, this is top by bottom situation. A by, it's a very straight question. Okay. Yeah. So, this is 3 by 2, that's equal to 2.7 by x. 3 goes 0.8, I mean 0.9 times. So if you cross multiply, you get 1.8. I hope you get such straight problems. Next, consider the triangles below. For triangle to be similar, angle A should be 40. Are you able to see these?
No, ma'am.
ACR
Okay, let me try and figure out. Can you guess what these measures are?
8.
Which is 8?
AB and AC space.
Both are 8. No, I don't think so.
You can zoom to.
Ma'am, AB 8 and AC 6.
Both are 8, huh?
Both are 10 in the.
Okay, good. Both are 8.
10.
And in this,
B.
I didn't draw it properly. In this, both are 10. Both are 10.
Those are the
Q or
P is 40.
yeah.
40 degree.
I think I changed the orientation. PQR. This is 10. This is 10. And what is this given to be? 40. Okay.
Option D, ma'am.
Okay, so because it's isosceles, no, so this becomes 40 default. So it will be 100. Angle containing the equal sides is 100 in this case. How about this?
Ma'am, it should also be 100, ma'am.
B for Delhi.
A angle A.
Oh, yeah.
And
Two sides are already same. So
Ah,
SS is
SS.
prevailing. The SAS. So for SAS to occur, angle must be. What is the angle sandwich?
40.
Option B, ma'am.
100. Which option?
B. B. Now, why we didn't choose B, ma'am? SSS, we can't. Similarity rule.
Not all isosceles triangles are similar. No, not all isosceles triangles are similar unless and until the sandwiched angle is same. Correct? The angle between the equal sides must be same. Otherwise, similarity is not happening. Are you clear? Just because two sides are same, it doesn't mean that triangles will be similar. No. For example, I can have a only isosceles triangle. I can have a fat isosceles triangle like this. They need not be similar, right? Why? Even though they may be isosceles in nature, what will happen?
The angle.
Angle plays a vital role. The sandwiched angle.
But we can use SS. So considering angle.
But where's the guarantee that the third sides are similar? See, the third side here may be 3, the third side there may be 6. They're not in proportion, no. Even if you consider SSS, they're not. So the sandwiched angle must be same. Otherwise, isosceles triangles can't be similar. Are you okay? So here, the angle between the equal sides is 100 in this. So if this were to be similar to that, if this triangle were to be similar to that, angle A has got to be 100. How many of you are convinced about this? Raise your hands. Are you okay? How about equilateral triangles? That's a different story. No? Equilateral triangles are?
No, we don't know.
Equilateral triangles will be very always similar. We don't have to bother about investigating because A. All the angles are 60, right? Yeah, all the sides are. Draw the picture and try.
Ma'am, option C, ma'am.
Yeah, 40.
What is it? Okay, let's hear it from
Ma'am, option C.
option C only. How many of you got option C? Correct? Why did you get 40? I'm thinking, why you got it?
25, ma'am.
Ah,
Yes,
sorry, 25, ma'am, 25.
Very good.
because an
Madam,
AOC is 130.
25.
and OA
No, but you tell me, I want to find out how you got 40. Some of you were saying, no, 40. How did you get 40? I want to know that logic.
Ma'am, no, ma'am. When we take it as a cyclic quadrilateral, I took the angle O to be 100. Angle
O to be
A would be
100.
A.
How 100? This is 50, no, Prashant?
130.
This is 130.
Yes, ma'am,
Not
I-
100.
That's 130, ma'am. I
By
took
mistake,
it
you
to
took
be
it
100.
Okay.
So
This,
that-
maybe you couldn't see this. This is 50. Okay, this angle is 50. Of course, this is cyclic. All of you know it's cyclic. No, so 50. So it has to be 30. And these two are equal, right? X and X. So X plus 130 is equal to 180. Or 2X is equal to 50. Or X is equal to 25. But I distinctly remember to have mentioned that whenever the angle between the tangents is theta, the angle between the radius and chord will be theta by 2. Do you all remember that? That's a very well-known result actually. This will be theta by 2. So I thought immediately you will say 25. 50 by 2. Do it. Many students stare at the problem. I don't know for what.
What is the length of DA 5 centimeters?
CA hypotenuse, no?
30, ma'am. 30. CA is 30.
Correct. Yeah, is very subtle usage of angle in a semicircle is 90. All of you know that?
Ma'am, 73, ma'am. That's
You
30.
are getting it. Okay. I guessed it as much. In a painstaking way, I'm finding out. Okay. Even though we can easily guess this. I'm sure many of you can guess actually successfully.
132.6.
I think it's
No,
73,
132, we can take it as 133 roughly.
73.
133, so 73, 73. Because I thought it wouldn't be so nice. Those such nice values can't be there, 75, 70, 80. So it has to be this. But anyway, just wanted to make sure. Okay, yes, strong areas coming. Do this.
Ma'am. Ma'am, I did it. I do again.
You do it. I know, you're all very chivalrous, huh? Taking guesses. Did you multiply term wise or did you do something else? Sine and cos. If you multiply term wise also you will get, no? 9 terms will be there, but some terms will get cancelled. But I think the popular way of trying this would be to write everything in terms of sine and cos. So 1 plus. Let me know whether you proceeded this way. 1 plus cos by sine minus 1 by sine into 1 plus tan theta. That is sine by cos plus 1 by cos.
Ma'am, is it value 2, ma'am?
Huh?
Values 2.
Correct. That's what they're giving, but I'm just confirming. So sine is taken LCM here. Sine theta plus cos theta minus 1. And here cos theta is common. Cos theta plus sine theta plus 1. So sine plus cos the whole square minus 1 square by sine into cos. Okay. So when I expand this, as I would expand a plus b whole square, what do I get? Sine square plus cos square, which is 1. And in between term, 2ab term, 2 sine theta cos theta minus 1 square, no, minus 1 divided by sine theta cos theta. Sine theta cos theta gets cancelled. I get the answer to be 2. Let me see if it is among the options. Okay, it's not given entirely. Oh, it's there, huh? Okay, I didn't see. Correct. How many of you got this correct? By working out, of course, but some of you might have been familiar with this already. Yeah, it's a very popular problem. Probably it's there in the textbook itself. Yeah. But not many of you got it. Probably you didn't raise the hand, right? Okay, your wheel problem. Come on, do it. Nice question.
The answer should be meter number.
Number of complete revolutions, pa. Number without unit.
Oh.
Under what topic it comes actually?
Area section.
Not bad. Are you taking ages for this? You got it. Rakshana, what is it?
Is the answer 300?
I think so. Okay, so you tell me how you arrived at number of revolutions is given by distance by circumference. All of you remember that? distance by circumference. Distance is given to be 84. Circumference is nothing but 2 pi r. I'm sorry. Distance is actually 792, isn't it? 792.00. Yeah, I converted to centimeters. Because the units have to agree, no? Then 2 into 22 by 7. R is nothing but 42. 7 goes how many times? 6 times. So if you simplify this, what do you get? 44 into 6. 729 by
264 into 3 is 729.
Ah,
264 into 3 is 729.
how?
260 into 3, ma'am, so it will be 300.
792.
Ah, that's
Seven,
what.
nine.
Ah, yeah. I made a mistake. That's what I'm wondering. So you're also insisting 792, no?
So
Yeah, yeah. I made a mistake actually. Yeah, it's correct. You need to construct this. No? Did you all construct? Ah. So detect the median class.
160 to
Very good.
actually.
What do you do for median class? Hope you all remember. Are you in the world of social? Okay, so are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
No, in the meanwhile, while you were away, we completed these problems. Okay. I hope 15th one, all of you completed.
I did, ma'am.
Model class is 150 to 150.
Yes, ma'am.
correct? Did you all get model classes 150 to 155 and median class is this?
Ma'am, the class will conclude at 6:30 or 7.
7 you can stay if you want. 6:30.
Yes.
Okay, you can leave, but you can complete it at home. So this is upper limit, isn't it? 165. And this one is lower limit of the model. So they add up to 350. Is it okay? Next one is two identical solid cubes of side K units are joined. So this is K cube and this is K cube. So total volume will be 2K cube. That was the next problem. A girl calculates that the probability of her winning the first prize in a lottery is 0.08. So chances of her winning would be number she bought divided by total sold. X by 6,000 is 0.08. So if you cross multiply, you'll get X to be 480. Is it fine? Next. I think, yeah. What did you calculate? Mean, isn't it? Mean. So formula is sigma xi fi by sigma n. Xi's are mid values. 19 into 3, 21 into 18. What is it turning out to be? 23 into 26, 25 into 19, 27 into 6, 29 into 5. What is it? Divided by 3 plus 18 plus 26 plus 19 plus. This is a bit tedious for 1 mark. No? What did you get numerator to be?
No, I did the deviation.
Oh, you did deviation. This one, what did you put? You didn't do it all. See, as usual, he's staring.
Because it's very, it's very.
He's trying to guess.
23.7.
Yeah, that is actually appropriate because in this only maximum frequency is occurring. So we can guess it to be this.
I got 23.35.
Could you explain the 18th question once again?
But actually one can also arrive it from empirical formula. Because mode is almost known, isn't it? 23 approximately. So it will also be 23. Okay, let's go to assertion and reason because we have lost some precious time. For any two positive integers, HCF into LCM is A into B. Is it okay? Yeah, correct. The HCF of numbers is 5. Their product is 150. LCM is 40.
False.
I hope you get problems like this. Then value of y is 6, for which the distance between the points is 10. Can you find out? Because the reason seems to be correct.
Ma'am, false, ma'am.
False, is it? Huh? Why?
False.
Why?
the distance are going to be 150.
Ma'am,
Oh.
it should be +3, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, I was missing Erilamudan here. Just now came, is it, Eril?
Yes, ma'am. For 45.
Okay. Option? Are able to see the values? Huh? X plus 50. Oh, so clear, is it?
Yes, ma'am. And just add it.
Okay, yeah, here it's clear. On the board, it's clear. Correct. Go to the next one. 20 seconds. Got it? Hmm. So let us specify. This is happening in which triangle? First one is happening in
BBC.
ABC. First one, no? AB? ABC in triangle ABC.
ABC.
This one. This one is happening in ABC. And these ratios are happening in
AB.
ABP. In triangle ABP, this is right. Hence proved. I hope you can fill up the rest. Hence proved. So these two must be equal. Next one. Okay, try this yourself. Finish 23rd?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let us check that. From an external point P for a circle with center O, two tangents PQ and PR are drawn such that QPR is 120. I should prove that this PQ is 2 times PO, isn't it? So what do we know about the nature of OP? OP will bisect, no? Bisect this angle.
Bisect that angle, ma'am.
Angle will be 60, lower angle will be 60. And consider
And
the
cos 60, ma'am.
consider cos 60 in that right triangle. Which right triangle? OPQ. In OPQ, consider cos 60, which is adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent to 60? PQ, very good. What is hypotenuse? OP. But cos 60 is nothing but half. So half is equal to PQ by OP. So if I cross multiply, I get the result. You did it this way?
Now for 24 first one, the answer is 7, no, not equal to 7 centimeter.
Width of the track.
7 centimeter. And for R, it is 21, R is 21.
Maybe. Keep doing. Hmm. 2 pi capital R. No? Okay. From this, what do you make out? What is small r?
Ma'am, 56. 56 and 63.
Is it correct?
I subtracted 396 minus 3.
No, you should find out the radius. No? How many of you got this? R to be 56 and capital R to be 63. That's what you are saying. But let's see what others have got. Did you find out?
Yes.
You didn't get it? 2 pi R is this much. What is R? I'm asking.
That's it, man. Some more.
Difference of these two. So difference is nothing. Width of the track is nothing but R minus R. You know that? So that will be 7.
I did it in a different way.
What did you do?
First of all, I first subtracted 396 minus 352. I got 44.
Hmm.
After that,
No, that's not the way. That's not the way to do it. You have to find out the radii, okay, and then subtract. Then you will get the width. Okay, next one, piece of wire, 22 centimeter long. So that means that is the length of the wire, right? Is asking for radius, given that central angle is 60.
Ma'am, 21.
21.
Got it, all of you? R to be 21. Okay. So what formula works? L is equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So working out, you will get R to be 21. Next one.
I got 2 plus 1.
Ma'am, 0 degrees, ma'am.
How? Sin theta is cos theta. So what is theta?
Ma'am, 45 degrees.
45 degrees.
45 degrees. Ma'am, I
so-
was saying the answer for the other one.
Oh, okay. Right. Here, 2 tan
Pi by
theta.
2.
So 2 tan 45, which is nothing but 2. Cos square 45, that is 1 by 2. So 2 plus half, that is 5 by 2. Got it? Okay, next one. Sin square A is 2 sin A. Therefore, what is sin A?
Ma'am, 0, ma'am. 0 degrees. Sin A should be 0 or
Let's
2,
arrange
ma'am.
it as quadratic, because a quadratic should have 2 roots. They would expect you to do it. Okay, don't straight away
But sine
conclude.
Ma'am, sin A
Either
should
sin A
be
is 0 or sin A is 2.
2.
But sin A can't be 2. Why?
Because sine cannot be greater than
Opposite.
Sin cannot be greater than 1.
It's
Okay.
always between 0 and
It's always between 0 and 1. So sin A is 0 is the only possibility. Therefore, capital A should be 0. Is it okay? Given that root 2, can you complete
Yes.
3 marks?
Can I explain?
Yeah. Given that root 2 is irrational, prove that 5 plus 3 root 2 is irrational. So let 5 plus 3 root 2 be P by Q if possible. So you have to, many students, it's a seemingly simple problem, but many of you go wrong in this. 3 root 2 is given by P minus 5Q by Q. Or in other words, root 2 is given by P minus 5Q by 3Q, which is completely rational. And this is completely irrational, hence a contradiction. Okay.
So
So
we can
they
write like the
expect this term.
RHS is rational
Ah.
and so LHS is, but we know that, but it's given that root 2 is irrational.
Root 2 is
This
irrational.
contradicts the fact that 5 plus 3 root 2 is rational, therefore 5
Hence it can't be rational. Okay, try the 27.
and this is 2 marks. 26. And 2x square minus 9x plus 9.
Okay, let us hear it from others. Okay, first of all, say what is alpha plus beta?
3 by 2.
What is alpha plus beta and alpha beta?
Alpha plus beta is 3 by 2.
Minus b by a, 3 by
Minus
2.
3 by 2.
Okay, alpha beta
One
is
by two.
half.
Oh,
Form a quadratic whose roots are 3 alpha and 3 beta. So those will be x square minus of 3 alpha plus 3 beta into x plus 9 alpha beta is equal to 0. Okay, so x square minus 3 alpha plus 3 beta will be 9 by 2. 9 by 2 into x plus 9 times alpha beta.
2x square
Oh,
minus
yeah.
9.
2x square minus 9x plus 9 or k times this. No, they want a polynomial actually. Don't write equal to 0. Don't write equal to 0.
Should we write k into that, or we can just write 2x square minus 9x?
But k, if you write, it will be more generic, no? So the required polynomial can be.
Ma'am, why
There are
are you
many
writing
polynomials
it down?
having this. No?
Why are you writing it to be k into x square minus?
I'm just saying, in proportion, if I have these coefficients, then also the given condition will be fulfilled. That's what. Actually, we can stop here, okay? But I'm just saying that it can be k times this also. Even then the condition will be full. Okay, can you try this?
Can I say the equation?
Ah.
30 by x minus 5
Correct.
plus 44 by
30 by x minus y plus
44 by x plus
44 by x plus y
is equal to 10.
is equal to 10.
And
Next one,
40 by x minus 5
40 by x minus y
plus 55 by x
plus 55 by x plus y
is equal to 30.
is equal to 30. Okay. Keep 1 by x minus y as some
M.
m or a, capital A. And try to solve this set of linear equations.
Plus 45 plus 44 b.
Do you know upstream speed is less, downstream speed is more?
Power.
Okay, let's see the quadratic linear equations that you get. 30A. Tell me, Sankarshan, 30A plus,
The 30A plus 44B is equal to 10.
Hmm.
40A plus 55B
Hmm.
is equal to 30.
how are you planning to solve?
Ma'am,
40 and 30 LCM
and is
120.
equal to 3.
Okay, okay. I'm sure that's a popular way of solving.
Ma'am, 8 and minus 3, ma'am.
Very good. When I subtract, this gets cancelled and this will be
11.
11B. 11B is 1 or B is 1 by 11. Did you all get this?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Substitute. Substitute B as 1 by 11. Probably in the first equation. I'll get 30A plus 44 into 1 by 11, which is 4. That's equal to 10. Or 30A is equal to 6. Or A is equal to 1 by
1 by 5.
Okay, so x plus y is 11, x minus y is 5. So I get x to be 8 and y to be
Minus 3.
plus 3.
Alright.
Plus 3. So the speed of the, what is 8? 8 depicts what?
Speed of the
Speed of the upstream.
Upstream, ma'am.
There is a stream, first of all, realize that. There is a stream.
X minus y is
X minus y is the downstream, upstream. X plus y is downstream, right? What is X I'm asking? X depicts what?
Ma'am, upstream.
Huh?
Speed of the boat.
No. Speed of the boat is,
X. 8.
speed of the boat is X, right? What does Y depict? Speed of the stream. Yeah.
Speed of the water,
say
ma'am.
if
Still
your
water.
speed is some X, you will be aided by the speed of the stream when you go downstream. Okay, it will become X plus Y. Your speed will increase. So X is your speed, meaning the speed of the boat. You are traveling in a boat, right? You are not swimming.
And that means speed of the
So-
stream is 11. X plus y.
Speed of the stream and that of the boat.
Ma'am, so
Speed
it
of
is
the
8
stream.
kilometer per hour and 3 kilometer per
Now,
hour.
what is the speed of the boat?
Speed of the boat 8.
8. See,
kilometers.
speed of the boat has to be more than the stream. Otherwise, how will you move? Okay. You understand that or not? Speed of the boat is always more than speed of the stream. So the bigger number is the speed of the boat. Smaller number is the speed of the stream. Okay, age problem. Do it. Father's age is X. Son's age is Y.
First equation x equals to 3 plus 3y. Second equation x plus 3 equals 10 plus 2 into y plus 3.
2 into
Y plus 3.
Y plus 3.
After 3 years.
Okay, let us see how you are translating the
Y
conditions.
is 7.
Present age of the father, let's assume it is some X. Present age of the father is 3 years more than
24.
3 years more than 3 times the age of the son. Did you all get this first equation? Next. In 3 years, father would have become X plus 3. That time, his age will be 10 years more than twice the age of the son.
Ma'am,
Tell me if these
Why is-
equations were right.
ma'am, y plus three, ma'am.
Ma'am, 13 and 30.
Yeah.
Correct.
2 into y plus three.
Yeah,
Plus-
because sun also would have increased his age.
Yes, ma'am. Plus 3.
This is the correct. Okay,
Ma'am,
let me
all the
see.
stages
let
were-
me
I'm
see
blue
what
y
are
plus
these
six.
equations reducing to. First one is x minus 3y is equal to,
Ma'am, we can do substitution method, ma'am.
yeah, we can.
Ma'am, y is x
Yeah,
by
that's a
3.
good way, actually.
Oh,
X
yes,
is
ma'am.
3y plus 3, substitute it here.
Y
So I
plus
get
three.
3y plus 6 on the left side. On the right side, it is 2y plus 6. And then plus 10. Okay,
33.
so
10,
if I
ma'am.
put over here, y will
Y
belong
is 10
to
years.
10. Y is 10. Directly.
And father is 33.
Yeah,
33,
very
ma'am.
good. Yeah, substitute here, y is 10, father will be 30.
33.
How many of you got the correct answer? Let me see. Very good, many of you. Excellent. Lohita doing well. Akshay also. Okay, try the trigonometry. Sin theta plus cos theta is root 3. Prove that tan theta plus cot theta is 1. To prove that.
Ma'am, proved, ma'am.
Yeah, very good. Okay, Rakshana also, very good. Anybody else? Okay, let's bring more clarity. What I'm supposed to prove. That is to prove that tan is nothing but sine by cos. Sine by cos, and cot is nothing but cos by sine. This is equal to 1, right? If I take LCM,
Sin theta, cos theta should be 1, ma'am.
sin theta is LCM. If I cross multiply. Okay, so that is to prove that. Okay. I'm not proving, I'm just making out which is easier to prove. So that is to prove that, yeah, this is our true agenda. Even though we wanted to prove this, this is what we are supposed to. Okay, so let's see whether the given thing yields this. So
Square
consider,
on both sides, ma'am.
very good. Consider this, consider squaring both sides. So sine plus cos, the whole square will be root 3 square. But when you square it, sine square plus cos square will arise. That will be 1. There will be a middle term, 2ab term. So 2 sine theta cos theta, that is 3. So,
Does not raise to 3, does not raise to 1.
root 3 square is positive only. Oh. The square of a quantity is always positive. Hence proof. So if you work on what is supposed to be proved, it may turn out to be simpler. Okay. So after that, it is just a question of multiplying both and getting. Just thinking whether it is possible for us to guess the angle. That's not possible. 30th.
NCERT, ma'am.
But yeah, I
Okay,
think we
inside
can,
I can explain.
I think you can improve both. Can you go to probability 31st? Hmm.
Pass, is it 5/12?
What did you all get for the first one?
5/12.
Let me hear it from. Oh, I think it's about to go. No?
Yes.
One phase is gone. Can you change it? See if you can, it's coming.
But it's all.
Okay. So power fluctuation is there. We'll wind up now. Okay. We'll wind up. I'll send you this, and then you can complete it. All right. Hmm. So maybe we can try and have a class next week. When we can have, I'll tell you, maybe most probably next Saturday only I can have, because only next Saturday, 12th will be completing their exams. After that, we'll try and Saturday.
Also told that we'll be having classes on 3rd and 5th, right?
12th is having exam on Saturday, so that evening we'll have class. We'll do one more
Okay.
paper. Okay. So till then you practice, watch the videos of the topics which you are weak at. Okay. And then do all the worksheets, do all the test papers. Become thoroughly prepared and try and get 100 somehow. No mistakes allowed. Okay. Let's meet on Saturday. I'll tell you the timings later.